Welcome everyone to part 3. Oh, there have always been earthquakes, there's always been natural disasters, there's always been floods, there's always been hurricanes. You guys are seeing way too much into this. This was going on in our grandparents' day, and in their parents' day, and their grandparents' day. They thought they were the last generation. They thought the second coming was going to happen. They thought the rapture of the church was going to take place. You guys are just seeing way too much into this. Continuing on, like I said, all this began in 1990, leading up till today. I truly believe this. While America stepped foot in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, in 1990, and in Kuwait, a massive hurricane by the name of Andrew on August 24, a Category 5 hurricane strikes America. Hundreds of people perish, lives lost, death, and destruction. Judgment begins. Now, where we left off, we've got troops now in Afghanistan. We've got the war on terror. We've got, all of a sudden, attention shifts to Iraq, and Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. So now we have troops in Afghanistan, in the Middle East, and in Iraq. On March 19th, 2003, Bush orders the start of war. And who can forget the live coverage? Everyone was stuck in front of your television set. The Scud missiles, the shock, and the awe. Again, keep your eye on Israel, keep your eye on the Middle East. Now America is in the Middle East. 2005, 2 years after we go into Iraq, while we're still there, while we're still in Afghanistan, Hurricane Katrina hits. 1,833 people lose their life in August of 2005. 3 years later, Hurricane Ike hits in 2008. Hundreds and hundreds lose their life. They die. They perish. Oh, there's always been earthquakes. There's always been hurricanes in your grandparents' day. What else was taking place? What was happening in America? We're in the Middle East. Keep your eye on Israel when you look at end-time Bible prophecy. This is the beginning. The pages of prophecy have been opened. 2010, 2 years after. Oh, there's always been disasters. The Gulf oil spill, the Deepwater Horizon disaster. Look what happened. All the life in that water died. Look at the contamination. Look at, who can forget the horrific pictures of the seagulls, the fish, all that was lost. Let's continue on. I'm going to try to watch for time here. I don't want to leave anything important out. 2011. Oh, there's always been hurricanes. Hurricane Irene, August of 2011. Hundreds are killed. 2011 is going to play a very important role in end-time Bible prophecy. We're still in Afghanistan. We're still fighting the war on terror. Now, I want to mention one thing. It was only 6 years after the towers came down. 3,000 people lost their life. Believe me, the spirit of the Antichrist has consumed the governments of the world, especially America. Satan is preparing to take over and enter the body of a man. 6 years after the towers fell, we're looking at jihadists, Muslim extremists. A man comes along on the world stage, and everyone is in love with him. Everyone loves him. He promises hope, and he promises change. and we elect him to the highest office of the land. In 2008, we elect Barack Hussein Obama, and we just re-elected him. Just wanted to make mention of that. 2011 is going to play a very important role. I'm trying to watch time here. Now, Matthew 24. The birth pains begin. Actually, 2010, 12 minutes to midnight, leading in. This is going to play a very important part in end time prophecy, where we're at today, and before this concludes. 12 minutes to midnight, 2010, ringing in 2011. 5,000 blackbirds fall out of the sky in Arkansas. Dead birds begin falling out of the sky, like out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie, around the world. Turtle doves falling out of the sky in Italy. Millions of fish wash ashore in the Chesapeake Bay. Millions of fish wash ashore around the world. In Stockton, Wisconsin, 200 cows fall over dead. 700 buffalo in Vietnam. An entire lake in Texas turns blood red. And while this is going on, over in Indonesia, a huge lake, an entire lake, a massive lake, mysteriously changes color, and all the life in the lake die. We're still in Afghanistan. We have now, the United States has now, in the Middle East. Let me check my time here. The birth pains are in full swing. 2011. Christchurch, New Zealand. A massive quake strikes in February of 2011. Hundreds and hundreds of people are dead. I want to talk about this later. The fish, the birds falling out of the sky. Bringing in 2012. Once again, blackbirds fall out of the sky in Arkansas. Today, fish are washing ashore dead. We'll talk about that later. I want to carry on. I don't want to run out of time. Do you see that this did not happen in your grandparents' day, or their parents, or their grandparents? And you tell me there's always been earthquakes. Okay. We're going to have to carry on. I don't want to leave anything undone. This is so important. Who can forget March 11th, 2011, 3/11/11, when a 9.0 earthquake hits Japan and causes a massive tsunami? The meltdown of the Fukushima nuclear facility. 20,000 people die. The earth shifted off its axis by 25 centimeters. It shortened the days. It caused airports to change their markers. Compasses now are off. We have to continue. We have to continue. Share this. Like this video. Put it in your favorites. Re-upload it. Invite someone that's not saved to watch this, because the King is about to come. Stay tuned.